Summer was just around the corner, and while all of my friends were planning their summer vacations and where they'd go, all I was thinking about was money. I'd just gotten my very first car, and I had to pay my insurance every single month. I wanted to be able to have a girls' night out here and there, but most of all, I really wanted to buy my very own laptop. So, I started looking for a job. Sure, I babysat here and there. That gave me a little spending money. But I wanted an actual job with an actual paycheck. So I hit the streets and started applying. I applied at a few restaurants, and I applied at a few different stores. But it seemed like I was waiting for a phone call that was just never gonna come. I had applied to over 15 places and not even one had called me back. The days kept going by and I was still unemployed. I got so frustrated and knew I'd have to find new places to apply at. But finally, one day, about 2 weeks later, my phone rang. One place had bothered to call me back, but I had an interview. It was a tiny pet store close to my house and school. They sold holistic pet food and treats, and there was a do-it-yourself dog wash in the back. At first, I was so excited I'd gotten the interview, but then my horrible nerves hit me. I was always so nervous when it came to meeting new people. And now I had to go meet some big scary boss? What was I expected to wear to this interview? He had my application, but should I also bring a resume? Do I arrive right on time or 15 minutes early? All of these questions kept racing through my head until I finally got in my car and just drove to the store. My heart was racing as I walked in. I felt so awkward, like everyone was staring at me. I was so nervous, I just wanted to crawl in a corner and disappear. I saw the manager walking toward me. He looked like an old, scary man. But he walked right to me and gave me a huge bear hug. We got to talking, and I realized he was super nice and funny. The interview was going great, almost just like chatting with an old friend. He told me I'd hear from them soon, and I left the store smiling. But then I got anxious again. What if I wrecked my interview? What if he never called back? But even before I got back home, he called to offer me the job. I realized how unnecessary it was to get so nervous and worked up about things. I needed to relax more, and that's exactly what I did. I soon became good friends with the rest of the staff and quickly learned the ropes of the job, and eventually I began training the new people. I know now not to let my nerves get a hold of my brain, and it's really helped me out in everyday situations. And I owe it all thanks to my first job at the little pet store down the street.